Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to EVE Online. Our day 15 starter gift is coming to a completion here. We get 50,000 skill points. Let's go ahead and claim that guy. Come back tomorrow to start a new campaign. Cool. So we get more starting tomorrow, I guess? Maybe? Sure? I don't know. We'll find out.
Skill training completed. See something strange.
Good evening, Dead Maros. Welcome in.
Contact the FIO and help keep our Federation safe.
Oh, what do we got? We got those two that we can't claim yet. I thought it was just there. I wanted that one. Okay. We'll find out. I have no idea. You know, this is the first game that I have zero clue on what we can do. You know, you ask me about Fallout 4 or I mean Skyrim is a little bit on the I haven't played that one in a few years, so I don't exactly know. Forza Horizon 6, you know, we go in and do the same things. This game, I have no idea. Maybe we'll go out and go flying, who knows? Let's go ahead and just drop this in here. Get that reprocessed. Pioneers of the Book Rock musical subculture. Members of the Perma Band have been touring far and wide across New Eden for decades with its roots in the nomadic Zooker tribe, serving it well on tour. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, we do have a Harab... money not well spent. That's the thing about EVE. The only way to make it fun is to set a goal for yourself and work towards it. So true, so true. Where were those new items at? I have no... Okay, so we already collected the skill points. That's what it was. Don't know what that is for. Peripheral compact target painter. Okay. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. Okay, I'm making sure that my microphone is set to proper volume. I go through the settings on the computer. I follow tutorial videos on setting microphone to make sure it doesn't auto-adjust, and it still auto-adjusts no matter what I do. I almost think we should build up a ship for scanning stuff. Because I've got all of these relic scanners and data scanners. I think we need to get a ship built up for that. let's go to our hangar here. We got, you know, 2 catalysts. Do I not have my scanning ship here? Ooh, 5 unseen items. Navy cruiser. That's right, we were able to unlock all those. So the only scanning ship really is the Imicus. If I remember right, that thing went up in a blaze of glory. So, let's see if we can find an Imicus. Let's go into our personal assets. Okay, so it is here. It is not here. I think it was the blueprint that I was looking at. Yeah, it was the blueprint. Okay, let's go to the industry. I know we were working on some stuff here. Let's go ahead and deliver that. Okay, that one is an unlimited run. Gonna take an hour and a half to do that. We don't have the materials anyway. What is this? Oh, that right there. See, what do they normally sell for? Antimatter charge. Yeah, somebody there does not want to sell them. 183,000. Yeah, we can sell for like 175. 179. Yeah, let's do 179. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hold on to the dog tags for now because I have no idea what we need to do with them. And Imicus, $8 million for the Navy issue. E.
So we're an old man in a hurry. Thanks to our old man, you can relax and let our drones do the work.
$20 million.
All the way.
That thing better be tricked to the nines. Of course, it's not going to show anything. Okay, what was that one ship? Gallente shuttle.
Are you ready for a brighter future through letterbox? Brought to you by President Dugard and the Automated Industry for Democracy Act of YC 125.
$9,000 for that one. In Noschi. Missenden. There's 24 there. Somebody was making these. Let's set the destination for that one.
In trying times, the last thing you need is a partner you can trust. Trust the fact
And let's look up the Gallente shuttle again.
businesses.
10,000 at Vietnam. Or, ooh, 102. Yikes, yeah, they're smoking some crud there. Yeah, 10,000 isn't bad. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and get into our Iteron. And we're going to go collect our ships that we've got around the area. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. I just saw this character customization thing. Yeah, I know. I was gonna use that to fly to go get a thing, but oh, we can't change the clothes? Maybe we can. There's nothing for like hats or anything? That's stupid. Yes, I want to cancel. Okay, let's go buy an Iteron.
Drive active.
Here's the question I got. How much space does that shuttle take up? Volume 500 meters cubed packaged. Just seeing if we could take it with us when we get a ship. I know, like the catalyst was like 2,500. That was 5,000. And the shuttle was 500, so maybe yeah. I don't know, we would have to see what the Iteron has for space. Or Amicus. Capacity 400 cubic meters. It'd be able to take in a battle cruiser, maybe a cruiser. Other ships' cargo would be too small, yeah. That's an interesting looking ship. Maximum targeting range 70 kilometers. Target locks is 7. It can have 5 drones. Okay. That and let's get the 59 million.
Drive active.
Catalyst on its wingtip. Yeah, the Brutix is medium all around. Go ahead and dock at this station. Uh, 3500, 4750. Yeah, the 1750. Yeah. So for a battle cruiser, we would want the Myrmidon.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Because that's what it looks like. That's 3500 and 4500. 3500, 4500, 4750. The Brutix has got about the same. The structure hit points is just a little higher. Compare. I like how it says, oh yeah, the estimated price, green is better. It's higher. Shield recharge time of 23 minutes and 20 seconds. Hoofda. Drone capacity. Dang. You could have 20 drones fighting at the same time. Holy buckets. Yeah, let's get off of that. Yeah, wrong ones. 10% bonus to drone hit points and damage, 7.5 to armor repairer. Roll bonus, can use one command burst module, 50% bonus to command burst areas of effect range. And a 12.5% bonus to drone micro warp velocity. Basic proficiency at projecting beneficial fleet mates. So the Executor is a healing ship. This one's a... compare that one, sure. The Thorax. Yeah, it's definitely not as good as the battle cruisers. Good bonuses scale up with your skill. If you have, let's say, Gallente Battlecruiser 4, the skill bonus will apply 4 times. Roll bonuses do not scale and stay as stated. Frigate Escape Bay. So for that... So I can hold a frigate in here. So does that mean I can fly this to a location and then send a frigate out for doing stuff? Not as good is a wrong way to look at it if you're comparing cruiser to battlecruiser. With Thorax, you can speed tank with Myrmidon Brutix, you tank the damage. Yeah, I get that. But I'm looking at this Frigate Escape Bay on this battleship, the Hyperion. It's interesting. Okay. So you basically have a secondary ship instead of your capsule. That one's not as tanky as... And I'm just looking right now. I'm not intending to buy one of these guys. I'm trying to learn the stuffs. So the Dominix is basically the same as the Hyperion for HP. Armor. A little bit lower on the shield. The Dominix, though, is more of a... Yeah, I can carry a lot more drones. Yeah. Yeah, the Hyperion is the, it's gonna tank a little bit more. Your Megathron is set up more for, your hard points. Okay, we're here for a, Imicus. So we need to buy an Imicus, and we may buy a Tristan if they have one. Just because. Okay, yeah, they... Just looking there, okay. Yeah. That's what it was looking like for me when I was looking at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy an Imicus. Okay. And the cheapest one is in Dixie. Okay. For a Tristan. Which is absolutely fine. Alright, now let's go to our personal assets. I thought it would tell us what item was there. What do I have in Jita? I haven't been to Jita. What do I got there? The Gila. Okay, what's Yeah, it's vigilant. We don't want vigilant. So this is a Gila. Look to see what I got there. Talking what he had learned from his days in the Caldari Navy. He said he would rub salt in the state's wounds by souping up their designs and making sure it gets... To this end, the Gila bastard twin of the Moa has served him well. It's $198 million million-isk ship. So what faction is it? Okay. It is a Gallente. Maybe it's not. Oh, this is the ship that... Okay. I was, okay. I was thinking of, somebody yeeting one of these, a Gaia. Okay. Alright, so... click to see what you got there. Okay. No funny business. That's a frigate. No Dixie, that's fine. Again, Algos at that place. We'll try to pick that up. Oh, okay. That's from, I forget the content creator. I was wondering where that was. Lynn Rankin. That's who the... Okay. That's where that's at. Alright, so I gotta go up there to get that sometime. Manifest, I still got 4 ships there. This guy has my Veli Corvette. Velator. Hey, that's where my Amicus is at. I guess we're gonna run around to all these places and go pick up our stuff. Set destination. Okay. I found our Imicus. Yeah, that's in the there. I was like, I just couldn't remember where the heck it was. Let's do this, like that. Go.
Drive active.
Gallente and Caldari skills apply to the... It's the Garista pirate faction, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get it tonight. You know, I was just wondering what the heck I had over there, because I've never been to Jita. So it was just confusing me. And then we got to go to Vitnian sometime. Because I think that's where our one Imicus was. Oh, Rodonos. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. That's a Nearsis.
Drive active.
Most consumables like skin skill point boosters can be activated remotely, so no need to haul them. If you want to sell, Jita is the best place, yeah. And, you know, that's where that streamer is based out of, is Jita, or that's where he goes. I don't know if that's where his home base is, but that's where he goes.
Drive active.
Yeah, we're just warping around, trying to gather up all of our stuff that we left everywhere. Alright. Thank you. I'll try to do that. You have a great time with your friends. And welcome in, everybody.
Drive active.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, that's what we got there. Okay. So Violad is done. Violad 7, Moon 6. Okay. Federation Navy Logistics Support. Okay, so now the next place is going to be 4 jumps, 6 jumps, 5, 4, 6, 1 jump to Dodixie.
We are all citizens of this federation. Support your fellow citizens.
Okay, I'm not worried about any of those. That's cheap stuff. We definitely want to go get our Velis, so let's go set the destination there.
Warp drive active.
We got a teeter-totter going on. Woo, who wants to jump on the other end? Stabber fleet. Yeah, they're pushing us back in.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, he's trying to get us out of the, No, thank you! Oh, it's hilarious. Like, do you really think your small ship can push us that far?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, looks like they're gone now.
active.
That's why I was trying to point down and I couldn't get there. As soon as we get past the perimeter of the station, where we have clear line of sight, then we'll go ahead and jump.
Warp drive active.
Cool, there ain't nobody in this system.
Warp drive active.
One 1011. Huh, that's interesting. Corporation for Demolition, Salvage, and Revenge. Yep, taking a risk. See if we can get there.
Warp drive active.
Got one jump left to go. Republic University. Yeah, that's interesting that they're putting kills in here. Part-time miners. Student of Paytor Tech School Industry Division.
Warp drive active.
Crazy Ivan. Anybody know that reference? So they look like they're a decent, upstanding individual. For persistent and effective effort against gankers and other criminals. Nice.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we got something here in... Okay, our Velator. Let's go ahead and let's board the ship, because I can't remember what this fit was. I think it was kind of just a basic thing. Yeah, we didn't have much of anything on this thing, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and unfit this guy. Let's get into this one first. Repackage. Yes. Okay, now let's go to our personal assets. That's 11 jumps away. That's 11 jumps away. Okay. Rodanos, I'm not worried about Rodanos. Okay, where is Arnon? Let's go to our map. Show on map. Doe Dixie is right there. Now let's just go back to Doe Dixie. But if we go to Arnon, we would have to go to Doe Dixie anyway. And then we got one thing up in Hay Dials.
Warp drive active.
Gunmetal Mining and Salvage Incorporation. That's it. That's an interesting look.
Warp drive active.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't have taken some of these expanded cargo holds out and put like alignment and warp stabilizer stuffs in them.
drive active.
That's good information to have there. If you're fighting Blood Raiders, you need EM and Thermal. If you're fighting Guristas, you need Kinetic and Thermal. Serpentis, Kinetic and Thermal. That's good info. Tech Dozer Incorporated. Good plan, violently executed now, is better than a perfect plan next week.
Drive active. Drive active. Drive active.
Oh, there's the Gila. Okay. Yeah, 248 million ISK ship.
Drive active.
124 here in Dodixie. Ooh, who's this dirty goose? Diverse comm.
Drive active.
Wallet bruise. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad to have you all here.
Drive active. Drive active.
Yep, just trying to get all of my gear that I've taken places brought back home. Especially ships I want to fly. No, Amar. Nope, we're not dealing with them. Laser face. Uh-oh.
Drive active.
Here, I forgot to have the music turned on. I'm listening to music myself and it's like, Ah. The joys of not hitting all the buttons.
Drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, there ain't nothing on this ship. Okay, cool. Okay, now we'll go back to Dodixie. And then we'll get our scanning ship all set back up.
Drive active.
Because we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hay dials. But we're not going to go there.
Drive active.
Dead Army Commander. Dead Army Officer. Mick Huffer. Peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The force shall be free. Darth Bane. Yep, daily 500,000 ISK for jumping. Okay, now let's get these put into the ship hangar. These put into item. Okay, No, I don't. I have half of the stuff. So I got our core probe launcher. And I got the relic. Okay. Excuse me. I thought I put that in. Oh, I do got a couple of nanofibers. Nanofibers. I think that's what we needed for that. Type D, restrained nanofiber structure. Inertial stabilizer. Well, I guess we'll buy the cheap one. And then I need to put the salvager on there, and we need 2 small gravity capacitor. Alright, now let's, I mean, we could grab some drones. What do we got for drones? I thought I had drones in here other than the civilians. No drones. Okay. Drop Tech Gaming. Walking in. How's it going? Yeah, it's an Omega drone. The salvage are Omegas as well. All the minings are Omega. All the good stuff's locked behind Omega. No, not the warrior, though. Okay, the warrior does explosive. The acolyte does EM. And then I want the warrior. I know it's kind of weird me buying one of each. I think we can hold all four on in our ship. Oh, I bought 2 hobgoblins. Oh, I can actually have 2 of each. Acolyte, Hornet, and Warrior. Let's buy 1 more of each of them, I guess. And then we should be able to run 4 drones at the same time, so 1 of each. Yeah, let's go do some scanning.
Warp drive active.
I hope I don't wreck our new little ship. I can only put 3 in space at a time.
Warp drive active.
That's what I forgot to check on. Our skills.
Warp drive active.
My guess is it's a wormhole. Why wouldn't it be? Thank you. Pinpoint.
Warp drive active.
An unstable wormhole. Ah, combat site. A Serpentis High Outpost. Okay. So, we do have a wormhole was nearby.
Warp drive active.
I was further away than I thought. Let's go in. Yep. J145440. Okay, let's go ahead and do a large scan here. Can't because I left all of my probes in the other system. New bro, yes I am. I am very new to this game. And I was like, what? I saw streaks fly across the screen there for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and do a large analysis here. Yep. I realize that every time I say that too. It's my drones that usually fly away from me. Not too much. And we got the unstable wormhole, which is the one that we just came out of. Okay, and now let's move our probes over to here. And we'll set them back up to 4. Okay. Well, thank you for the subscription there. Glad to have you here. Book Wreck or Boo Wreck. I'm enjoying it. I can't complain about it. You know, when I first heard about it, you know, a dozen or so years ago, I was kind of intimidated. Surprised I can't scan that one. Must just kind of be out of position for the scanners. Because it should be that one right there, the AK-99. There we go. Yep. It was... Now we'll drop her down to 4. Yeah, and that was one of the things that brought me into the game was the exordium system. And we're pretty centered on it. Pretty centered on both of them, it looks like. You know, and I have lost a couple of ships since starting, so I can't say anything about that. You know, I knew I was going to. Yeah, I figure as much. J145440. Let's not mess with that one anymore. Let's go up to that one. These two just don't want to scan. Okay, let's go after the upper one. Drop her down a size. Ooh, it's a relic site. We got just the ship for doing relics, too. And now I want to get that other one. Come on. There we go. Ruined Angel Monument Site. We'll go after that one. Do some relic hunting. Oh, that one's moving all over the place too. Drop her down to 2. Razmi Shakma, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Glad to have every single one of you all here. Okay, we found another wormhole. Seem to be good on wormholes for now. Okay, we'll drop her down to 1. And then save location, 2 days, notes. There we go. Okay, we got that one there. Okay. So now let's go to this. Ancient ruins stand silent and still in the cold vacuum of space. Somber reminder of times long since past. A relic analyzer module will be vital in gaining a deeper understanding of the numerous artifacts located here and finding something of value amongst the rubble. Okay. Okay. We had. Well, there ain't nobody here. Okay. Hopefully, that individual doesn't come after us. Is that an enemy there? This heron? Wow, they've only been here for less than a day. Okay. Yeah, the hollows are empty, so we want that one there that they're going after, it looks like. Actually, let's go to this one here. throw the afterburner on. Oh, he did that one already. Let's go to that one. Angel remains is not a valid target for this module. Until someone chats in local, okay. So I thought I needed a relic. So what equipment do I need? I have the civilian relic analyzer. That's probably the I need this one, not the civilian. Okay, I guess back to our location here. Our space. Uh-oh, where'd my wormholes go? Was it gum? No, it wasn't gum. Well, I thought I did bookmark the wormhole. But now I only show 2 wormholes. Yeah, there's only 2 wormholes. The third one's gone. Okay, we're in the correct one. Because there's Botane. Which is the way to Dodixie. So, yeah. That was interesting. So, I guess let's go back to Dodixie because I need the correct scanners. Yeah, I was. That's why I didn't want to spend all that amount of time over there. You know, I saw the little points to scan, so I decided to scan them. And that's the first time I've actually seen a wormhole disappear. So yeah, kind of scary. I'll try to remember that, read the info on it. I'll definitely try to do that. There is always the time in which it will collapse. So it shows how much time remains on it. Okay, let's go to... I think it's this one, yeah. And we'll get our... We'll get rid of the civilians and we need the actual relics. Live and learn! And I think I'll just go through the my list and type in civilian and just get rid of all that stuff. Yeah, my last Amicus that I had, I went to a site to do scanning, and as soon as I showed up to the site, I got destroyed. That was fun. Okay, let's go in here. Because we can't... Let's just go ahead and trash those. We won't use them. Trash it. Okay, because we can't... Well, I guess we can sell these ones here. I'm doing that wrong? I mean, these were all items that I... Ooh, I can reprocess these. Oh. I did not know I could... okay, learning. One ISK. That one's not worth it. Check details on the market for stuff you sell. I mean, I get that. I'll keep that stasis web. I'll keep that one too. This guy, I'll just reprocess that. Okay. And then let's go to my Amicus here. Wait, I need to go fitting. Okay. Make sure you sell them immediately, not put them on the market. In a week time, if nobody buys it, we'll get back to you. Yeah. Understand, Moonlander. Thank you for that. Thank you. Unfit. Now, let's find a relic analyzer. Yeah, I really don't want to, fly all over the place. And then data analyzer. Okay. And there we go. Now I got the proper ones on the ship. Yep, I was... Hey, wormhole! Foo! Let's go! Do I even have any, like, refreshments or anything? No! Just fly into it. Just... What is, Just go, man. Dumb and Dumber. Yep. And the civilian modules are what they give you for all the introduction missions, And I didn't realize that. I stopped using civilian weapons early on when I, building the ships. So I didn't think about the data and relic analyzers. Yeah, it's... I learned a lesson the hard way there, Dead Morrows. I learned it the hard way. Yeah. But anyway, ooh, depletes in 30 seconds. Wow. That's awesome.
Are you ready to lead the way? Do you have what it takes to shape the future? Then Generation Geek will heal the love.
So, diminishing returns. Base sensors using more than one module that affects the same attribute on the ship is subject to diminishing returns. While the first module applies 100% of its attribute bonus, the second one applies only 87% of the bonus and the third one 57%. So there's no reason to have two small gravity capacitor upgrades. I mean, this was... We might need a cargo scanner, too. So, there was that Angel wreck. Would we have needed a cargo scanner for that? Scans the cargo hold of another ship. So it was a wrecked ship that we found in a nice little pocket of space. Well, not a pocket, it was a new system. It was an Angel wreck of some sort. And, you know, I was using civilian stuff on it and it wasn't working. So I think I actually might have needed the cargo scanner. So... yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy this one. Oh, I've already got 4 of them. Okay. Nope, that's... okay, it did go. Alright. Yeah. And this is why I was flying around super fast. My line time is a sub 3, which is pretty decent. Okay, that takes the line time up to... Okay. I'd rather have the align time faster, I think. But yeah, I think that's gonna... Do we... I mean, we don't need 2 salvagers. Because why they put 2 salvagers on doesn't make sense for this fit. No, I was just curious. It was like, why do they need 2 salvagers? They're just scanners. It just doesn't make sense why they have 2 of them on there. But anyway. I think for right now, we are actually going to be done for the night. You know, it's 10:30 my time to get some sleep before work tomorrow, so probably for ninja salvaging and Pochfin. Okay, never been there, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, so it does work twice as fast. Okay. Yeah, there's been times where I would be out in space and I see a cargo pod or cargo box or whatever. Go to salvage, see what's in it, and yeah, you can loot the box, but then it says your security standing will fall because you're stealing. Well, thank you there, Book. Thank you for the 2 subs that we had tonight. Razmi, Shakma, and Book Rex. Thank you both. So yeah, it's been, a long day. Time to get off of here. So thank you all again for joining us. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. We are trying to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. Especially when YouTube decides to change their goalpost for people trying to hit that mark, So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Dead Maros, Book Rex, everybody else that was here, and 07 to all of you. And we'll catch you in another stream later.